I believe Air Force One has just landed at the Delhi International Airport. Let's go straight across to those pictures. On time, actually. There you have it. Pretty much on time. That's carrying US President Joe Biden. The arrival was expected at around 6:50 or so, because 7:45 is that big bilateral with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So I think President Biden will hardly have any time if he wants to freshen up. Maybe he's done it in that fabulous, absolutely fabulous plane that you're seeing on your screens right now, and will be headed straight to the Prime Minister's residence for that big bilateral. Post that bilateral, of course, President Biden is having a meal with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So there you have it, Air Force One landing on the tarmac at the New Delhi International Airport. Of course, the G20 Summit begins officially only from tomorrow, but all eyes this evening are on this flight landing and the man that this flight is carrying. This is the second big bilateral that India and the United States of America are having in less than 75 days. In 3 months, this is the second time that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Joe Biden are meeting one-on-one. If you remember, in June, Prime Minister Modi had visited the United States of America as a state guest. It was a state visit, and that is where President Joe Biden and his wife had hosted him at their own residence. So today it's going to be reciprocal. Unfortunately, Jill Biden was supposed to accompany President Joe Biden on this trip. She had said she was very keen and looking forward to coming to India, but as all of you know, that she was detected with COVID. So she is in the United States of America recuperating. There was a bit of a scare whether President Biden will himself be able to make it. But he took some tests. He was COVID-free. And then it was told to the world that indeed he will be coming. In fact, before coming, he said he's disappointed that Xi Jinping, the president of China, has decided to give the G20 a miss. So that plane landing, carrying possibly the most important guest for this G20 summit, President Joe Biden. The bilateral begins in the next 50 minutes or so. We are keeping track of that for the moment. It's a wrap from me, but news and updates continue right here. Do stay with us.